And the nations competing for the medals today: France, Switzerland, Ireland, the Czech Republic, Italy and Ukraine.
So over on the far side, the French, Ferdinand Ludwig in the stroke seat from the Aviron du Lac Bleu Club, and Hugo Berry from Société Nautique de Nancy in the east of France. The Swiss double, Raphael Island, 21-year-old in the stroke seat, Jan Schablet, 22, behind him in the bows. The Olympic champions, Paul O'Donovan with the beard, can't miss him, can you? One of the biggest figures in world rowing, Fintan McCarthy in the bow seat. There he is, the Ironman, Miroslav Vrastil from the Czech Republic in the stroke seat, 39 years of age. Yuri Simonek, 26, behind him. Stefano Oppo, Pietro Ruta put together an improving series of races here, not been on the best form. And these are the fast finishing Ukrainians, Igor Kamara, closest to us, and Stanislav Kovalev behind him in the bows.
Let's see if they can do it.
Fast start there across all 6 lanes in this lightweight men's double scull as we ride here with the Olympic champions from Ireland, McCarthy and O'Donovan.
Yeah, fast start across the field. We wouldn't necessarily expect the Irish to lead yet. As we're looking at the Swiss, they actually did lead the Irish in the semi-final before the Irish sort of settled into their place and came through. We're having a look now. Yeah, Miroslav Vrastil taking a look to his right there just to check where they are in the field.
Oppo and Rude have gone out quickly, haven't they? This Czech double haven't been left early on. Just wonder whether anyone's going to go for gold in this race, or whether the reputation of the Irish precedes them. You know, I think the Swiss might have a go at them, but they're back in the field. They look pretty smooth, and they will come through, hopefully, with that sort of flat fade between the first and second 500 metres that the Irish have.
Italy, strong start in lane 5, up on 41 strokes per minute. They're looking to see if they can finally get there after many silver medals over the last couple of years.
And you said it, Martin. I wonder if anyone will take it to the Irish. I think it's the Italians who will, and we see the Italians doing it there, as you say, Sarah, up in front at this stage, taking this on.
What a talent in the stroke seat of that Swiss double. Raphael Island coming to the boat made such a difference to that crew, and be one of the challengers for the podium here. Ukrainians right up there. They've got a fast finish too, but all these doubles right in a line. What a great race.
Yeah, you say it. We saw the Ukrainian double needed their fast finish to get themselves into the final. But wow, what a great race here. Coming through, where are we? We're at coming 750 on the course. Pretty much all the crews in a line, just Italy with that small lead.
As you say, all of these crews in a line together. The Italians with just a narrow lead over Ukraine, currently in second place. They were 9th at the Tokyo Olympic Games, 6th at the recent European Championships. But all of these boats locked together, as perhaps now the Czechs just starting to drop back into 6th place as we see the Italians take a look across. Oppo in the stroke seat there, Ruta behind him, bronze medalist from the Tokyo Olympics last year.
Having the best scull of the week here at the World Championships. The Swiss now tracking with the Irish, the Czechs maybe being sculled out of a medal. They need to make a move soon, this Czech double, if they are going to be in contention.
Well, how about this from the Irish? This is sort of what we expected, not necessarily the fastest starters, but now in this second 500, they've taken it on. I'm sure their desire now, and what I guess we might expect, is that the Irish keep moving. The question is whether the rest of the field can hold them and who's going to go with them.
It's still close, isn't it? I mean, the Czechs still could come back, but you just think Oppo and Ruta have had such a great scull. In the first 1,000 metres, they're so experienced. Look at the Swiss over there on the far side, going toe-to-toe with the Italians.
We saw there Paul O'Donovan take a little look across just to get a check on the Italians, but I think although it's not been a big move, I think it's been a decisive move from the Irish. Are they going to start to walk on now and the Swiss surely would be thinking when they go, we're going to try and go, and hopefully that'll drag us through for a medal. So we see the Czechs here.
Well, you talk about that Swiss double, they were third at the European Championships behind the Italians and behind the Irish on that day. They'll need to improve on that if they're going to hang on to that silver medal.
Simonet really struggling to hang on there, isn't he?
Yeah.
To Vrastil, and at the moment it's the Ukrainians who are in their charge. Well, we know what they can do in the last part of the race. Will they have it in this A final? Ukrainians sculling out of their skin. The Swiss just heading the Italians, who at the moment are in bronze medal position.
Still plenty of racetrack left, though. We've seen a lot going on in these small boats, big changes. You can see it there. What a lovely picture from the drone. That's what's in front of them. It's probably about 2 minutes of sculling left. We're coming down towards this 1,500 metre mark.
There we see the Ukrainian double, Igor Kamara in the stroke, the 32-year-old. Stanislav Kovalev behind him, 31.
Take a look to the right there. They're 38 strokes a minute. Everyone else in the field is either 38 or 39. No one's doing it with rate. It's with how hard you're pulling it. It's with technique right now.
And this race between the Ukrainians and the Italians, taking them a little bit ahead of the Swiss on that far side, who put in such a good middle thousand. The Irish out in front. Fintan McCarthy there on the right of your picture. Saw Paul O'Donovan when he won his silver with his brother Gary. He was his hero. Now he's rowing with him.
Paul O'Donovan in the stroke seat. They're up to 40 strokes per minute. We saw him win the gold medal in the single scull earlier this year at the World Cup, but coming back to jump in the boat, the Olympic gold medal boat with Fintan McCarthy, winning the European Championships, and they are just walking away with this race now. But look at this race unfolding for the silver and the bronze. 3 boats locked together.
Well, Ireland looked fantastic up there, but what about Ukraine, the way they're staying right in it with Italy? And when we saw those Swiss athletes, I thought they were really struggling. Wow, look at Ukraine here, pushing on for a silver.
Ukraine are coming for that finish. Look at the finish. We had that in the semi-final. They're just heading the Italians. It is Ukraine in silver medal position. The Irish look fantastic out in front. Paul O'Donovan going through the gears, not content just with the gold medal. He wants to put as much clear water between him and the other boats as they can.
Well, here we go. Let's come down to it's neck and neck, side by side. It's like a horse race here. If anything, I think Italy are just coming back through Ukraine. They're looking like they're going to hang on for the bronze. Let's see this one through the line.
Ireland out in front. They come in front of our commentary position. They look peerless. O'Donovan and McCarthy come through to take the gold medal for Ireland. In silver medal position, it's the Italians. In bronze medal, it's the Ukrainian crew. What a fantastic scull from them. The Swiss in 4th. The Czech Republic in 5th. Heartbreak for them on their home course. The French in 6th place after doing so well earlier on in the race. But Ireland have another gold medal to their name at this World Rowing Championships, and it's in the Olympic class event, the lightweight men's double sculls.
Well, I guess that's the one they thought they were going to get, and they've delivered. Fintan McCarthy and Paul O'Donovan there, delighted as the thumbs go up. The Italians, I think, looking pretty pleased to have held on to get that silver. They're kind of familiar with coming in just behind the Irish. These men less familiar with making a podium. Fantastic. 3rd, yeah, just checking that they got 3rd. Or celebrating they got 3rd, but they did. Great performance from that Ukrainian crew.
Yeah, I kind of feel for the Czechs. You thought
Yeah.
after the races they put together, heat, quarter-final, semi, you know, they were so good, but just got left for pace early on.
Yeah, and the World Championships haven't been here since 1993, so 29 years before we came back to the home course. And they didn't quite manage to make the podium. What a shame for them.
So much.
Go on.
I was just going to say, so much power through the back end of the stroke in the Irish double, so aggressive in the front. Fintan McCarthy, the skibbereen man, raises his arms in the air. Paul O'Donovan, what a year he's had, his medical studies and his training in the single, and back in the double now.
Well, we see it there. Ireland, Italy and Ukraine are going to be collecting medals. Tough for the Swiss, who are right up there, the Czechs and the French pushed out there.
Representing